Alright, let's get into this. Welcome to the stream. Let's get into the game. Here we go, looking good. Welcome to Greg Take New Horizons, presented by Torchlight Studios. Today we're playing Greg Take New Horizons, and we're just getting into the Steam Age. Sorry for the delay with the stream. It had some technical difficulties. But we're here now, and let's just get cracking. So, since last stream, a few things have changed. I've been building a lot on the house. I've been digging a lot of deep slate, and building a lot of the roof. So I just turn around here so you can see what has been done since last time. There we have it. That is the house with its new roof on top and walls, I have to say. We want this one instead. Hello, sheep. Welcome to the stream, sheep. Now, before we do anything else, I just want to thank you all for subscribing. It's been so wonderful having you come and join streams. It's been good talking to people. It's been good showing my progress through this world and just having a good time. I have reached 100 subscribers, and I'm very grateful for every single one of you. And hopefully we can do more in the future together. Right, here we are in the world. For the new base, it's deep slate cobblestone for the roof, with spruce for the walls, and then just regular oak for the vertical pillars, beams. This is what I've been working on since last time. Not much else. I thought we should get a base finished, and then we can finally start living in style. I wanted to break the roof up with these dormer windows on each side, and also having the tower on top. It's a great lifting off point for when we get our glider. I've also been planting out some IC2 crops, Industrial Craft 2 crops, with spruce. And yeah, I think this is going to be the way forwards that we get wood in the future. Apart from that, nothing much has changed. These gardens have been spreading quite a lot. So I've just been coming along and collecting them when they have, and depositing them in this chest, like so. As you can see, I have a full set of diamond armor. I was down in a different dungeon, looting that one as well. And so now I have full diamond armor. Looking snazzy. Alright, well, getting into the house, I used a few different tactics to make this work. Most notably, the walls. These spruce plank covers. They're quite thin, and then if you join two of them together, you get a little thicker. Wall here, and then when we close the door, it's a little thinner than the door at the top one, and a little thicker than the door at the bottom one. I think that looks pretty good. I've continued all the way around with this style. Thick at the bottom and thin on the top. And then this is just flat, and then on the other side there is also the same style. I've gone around and filled in the walls with these paper walls just to create some more division. I ran out, otherwise it probably would go all the way up to the top. I've also done the same here between the crafting station and the end rooms. I've also built the upstairs out as well. This is pretty awesome. So I've got lots of space and a bed over here. Here's one of the dormer windows. Get a good view over everything. And then the same on the other side over here. at the other end, I build a bit of a balcony so I can look down at the crafting area. I've got the steam pipe coming down here, and then I've got my bed at this end, which I'll just sleep in because it's going nighttime. Alright. I've tried to light it up with torches, but I have some other light ideas for the future. So this is our steam pipe coming down to our steam machines, which are below downstairs. And then we can also see downstairs here as well. And here's the third dormer window. Beautiful new day. Should probably get the sheep into the sheep pen. But we'll have to look at that in a minute or two. I'm not the greatest builder. I'm well aware of that. But I've tried to be a little creative with how things are placed. And try and think about it in real life. How would this actually be held up? So the pillars for the tower at the top are held up with these cobblestone stairs. We can go up into the tower here. This is the tower. It's pretty much all cobblestone deep slate stairs. All the way up. Some the right way up, some the wrong way up. Yeah, and then the cobblestone deep slate wall on the very top there. So I'm thinking when we get our glider, this will be a great place to launch from. All the way up here. Maybe over to the mountain and then launch from the top further that way. We'll have to see. But this at least gives us a little more height than what we had before. Heading back down again. Also have a bed at this end because I found that with stairs only at this end of the house, I would have to run from all the way over there, all the way up here, and all the way back again. So now I just run up here and sleep, facing the moon rising instead of the sun setting. Not much else has changed apart from the basement, where I have added this cobblestone boundary all the way around with some stone brick walls that also go all the way around. Apart from that, it's not changed so much. I have been working with a smeltery quite a lot and smelting a whole bunch of things, primarily iron, copper and tin. And we have 64 bronze ingots there with more upstairs. I also made a redstone clock. This is pretty complicated. I found a clock in one of the dungeons, and then just with some gears and some red alloy plates, I can make a clock which sits up here, which semi-automates the smeltery. That's definitely a quality of life improvement there. Nice. So the plan for today is pretty much to go back through the quest book and look at quests that we haven't caught up with so far. During my trip to the dungeon, I did find some more steel and some other types of steel as well. Primarily this Damascus steel and some wrought iron as this steel as well. And lead. So that's also a very good place to get ingots. And plenty of diamonds and lapis and redstone. And quite a bit of coal as well. There's lots of ore needing to be processed. It's going to have a process me sign on it. Some of you might recognize that from Threefold. So yeah, it was quite a good dungeon visit. I also got a bunch of food as well. This is all edible, which is a little crazy. Maybe not the poisonous potato. That's slightly less edible. But apart from that, not much has changed. still have the water tanks out the back here. Sitting on stripped spruce logs. With our solar boiler over on the house there. Lovely. So if we take a look at the quest book, we'll see that there's quite a few from the first chapter that has not been finished. Now this might take a little while because there are some quicksand. There's some quicksand to find and some bamboo, and I don't think I've found either. May have found some bamboo in that direction towards the first village we saw. In this area, but I don't remember seeing any over there. So that's something we'll have to go out and find at one point. I don't think we found any bamboo anywhere else. Looks pretty good on the map. I'm liking the house. I think it's good, but definitely up for improvements along the way. I'm not sure how it's gonna work with the steam, because it's quite good to have a steam tank as a buffer on your steam line up here, and that's quite big, and I'm not sure how I'm going to implement that into the house. I could have the steam tank here and the machines out here, or the steam tank here and the machines over here. So that's something I'll have to think about a little more. I was cooking up some red alloy ingots in our alloy smeltery. So I was using these a little bit. Also, I found some more, should be in here, yeah, more silver in the dungeon, and also a bunch of glass. So I probably will be making more simple boilers, simple solar boilers in the very, very near future. Because we only have one, and, you know, more is merrier. Okay. Let's actually get started with some real content. Instead of just going around telling you what happened since last time. You guys can go in there. Crops. No, I'll probably take this guy out. Unknown seeds. What can we do with this guy? Not much. Fair enough. We'll put you in here, and then we'll put the redstone away. Nice. We only need one of these. We need a trowel or a spade. We don't need a trowel and a spade. Also found this guy in the dungeon. And got some firework rockets for completing some quests. Let's see. Let's just go through the first quest, and that is making stone stairs. Which I'll actually create quite a few of, because I want to make it down to the mine. There we go. That should be the quest. Nice and finished right there. Oh, we just need to claim it. Yeah, we get everything from this. Nice. So we get ladders as well, which is also very good. We haven't eaten one of these, I don't think. There we go. Always good to eat new things. And I've got a bunch of yogurts. Got a bunch of yogurts in the dungeons. And got some coins for that. Okay, nice. Good start. Quicksand for this one, and bamboo that we haven't found. But we can put some wood into this guy. This should detect retrieval. Yes. And then we can... I guess torches is the best idea. We did collect a bunch of torches as well in the in the dungeon. The dungeon was pretty much a lot of me dying. And that's not so fun. Maybe it would be, actually, if you wanted to see it one time. I could stream that, but not quite happy with people just watching me die too much. Being extremely safe, trying to not push too hard and go too far into the dungeon. What's going on here? Thank you. There we go. Wooden spear. Is it only one we need? It is. And we claim all of those guys. So this is probably very satisfying to watch. Coming up through it. Don't know. But we need to sleep because nighttime is coming. Looks pretty good with the moon coming over the mountain over there. Let's see, what does it tell us about this? Maybe it only shoots at monsters. Yeah, the sheep isn't a monster. We did get a loot bag from that. I don't know if I should save these or not, because I can enchant them, but I can get a bunch of food from them. So I'm not quite sure. I might keep it. I might not. Yeah, that was easy. I might try and work in a way of getting up to the top level at the other end of the building as well. So making that slightly easier. But right now it's not a huge problem. Nope, we don't have any of those just yet. This is my overflow chest for food. So food is not a problem right now. At all. Let's put our spear away there. Just trying to keep the inventory tidy. Nice. We do have a bowl over here that we need to make, which is some wood and a knife. And we have wood here, and the knife is in here. There it is. I know I can go from here, but I didn't do it just then. Everyone happy? Oh, it's 2 bowls. Fair enough. There we go, 3. Happy? There we go. Now we do actually have all of these berry bushes. So, oh, we get them anyway. Berry medley, we're going to get a loot bag. Because they're always fun. Sponge? Not bad. Seems like it's the only way you can get a sponge. Not bad at all, actually. Berry bushes can go in here. Okay, we didn't have raspberry in here, but we had the other ones. We have 51 blueberry bushes. Nice. Sponge. Where can sponge go? Maybe in here. Let's see. We did find a lot of tan leather, which I'm very happy for. Rubber sheets. Might be able to make this. Piston with bronze screw. Is that all? Piston boots do seem like a good idea. But we can also... that's stainless steel. Really? Might be able to get these miners' backpacks though. That could be quite a good idea. I think it is part of the quest line at some point. Blueberry and snowball. And then you add those together with a juicer or a soft mallet. Do we not have a juicer? No, we don't. And that's made of stainless steel. So much of these kitchen things are made with stainless steel. It seems a little ridiculous. And the nearest Snow to us, I think, is up by the house, so that will have to wait, which is fine. Let's see. Wooden shield, and then it wants to make us to make the hide shield. Okay, we need flint, cobblestone, and wood. Flint, cobblestone, and flint. I think we have a bunch of flint. We do. So I could have done these quests before, but now it's just so much easier to do it. Let's see, it's this guy we want. Hide shield. Not actually sure how to use these, but does it say here? With a sword in one hand, you can do the other, right? You need a shield. Let's make one. Yeah. There we go. So I think if we put this in our offhand, we can, yeah, there we go. And it's got a loading bar there. Okay. So we can fight. We can cover ourselves. Looking good. Looking ready to battle. This will probably make going into dungeons a little easier, especially with skeletons. They were just a pain. They were just really, really annoying. Anyway. Nice. Creepers can make you have a bad time. Yes, we found out the drowning creeper. Because that... What was that? Episode 2 or 3? Yeah, nasty modifiers. Yeah, so we should be careful around those. Vampire pigmen. You have a wooden sword as a stake, or you have a magical sword. Yes, I have heard about that. That is that is quite funny. So we do want to have a wooden sword with us. Let's see. Caught in a web. There we go. It does seem quite a funny thing to have, and I think you can only find them in the Nether, or I think that's the zombie or the vampire pigment that you need that for. Let's see, let's just put stuff away. Staying organized, that's always good. This one takes killing 5 pigs. This one takes a baked potato. We do have potatoes and we can bake them. No, that's not a recipe. Fair enough. Sometimes you can do things with just regular logs. Split into 3 and then split this guy into 3. Let's give you 6 and you 6. I know I could do it with charcoal, but this is actually, because it takes 1 stick per. Okay, it's Greg Tech New Horizons. Of course it doesn't. I think it's 2 sticks per. Classic right there. Classic Greg Tech New Horizons. Alright, let's see. That's a little better. Then that should be our quest. Oh, but we have to craft this. Yes. Yes, we do. Let's put our clay away. Did I put you up here? Yeah, you're an ingot-ish. Yeah, we have plenty of wood, so this isn't a problem. Roasted potato on a stick. I don't think we've had this, actually. I'm also not hungry enough for it. And then that gets us this quest. And then we can have a choice reward. We have melons, pumpkins, or sticks. Oh, I don't know. Pumpkins, maybe. Why not? I guess. And then you get tea leaf and grape. Cup of tea and raisins. So we smelt them. That makes sense. And cup of tea, and then we smelt that. Interesting. The iron guy. Where did we get you from? The steam age. Let's see. What do we need? Oh, we just need a pumpkin. Okay. Do you feel lonely? Need some extra protection in your base? Want to keep the pigmen off your back in the nether? Craft some iron golems. Okay. Yeah, let's take a loot bag. Yeah. Okay. Bronze. Not bad. So we actually did get quite a lot of that iron that it promised us. If we look at this guy. 9 iron. We got 6 iron out of that. And a bunch of bronze. Not bad at all. Can we make a pot? Flower pot? Or is it plus these ones? Why has this become... Oh, it's a file with those guys. We could probably do that actually. We have plenty of these. And then we need a file. This is a side quest. Let's brighten up our apartment. And it's going dark again, so time to sleep. There we go. If you're just joining, we are playing GregTech New Horizons. This stream is very much to go through the quest line and get all the quests that I've skipped. So it's pretty chill. Actually, there's not too much sword fighting or things happening there. We just slept, so we now have a speed boost for the next minute and 8 seconds. I'm just hanging out here, just having a good time. Just playing GregTech New Horizons at my own pace. And it's lovely. I'm enjoying it a lot. Let's see, do we have... We do actually have potatoes on a stick in here. And baked potatoes can go in there. I've got a whole bunch of coins. We need to remember about these. Because we can buy some good stuff with that. Let's just put this away. Pumpkin we can't. I think pumpkin should be down here. And just organizing the inventory. Like half the time you use on GregTech New Horizons. Now we do have grapes for the next quest. We can get raisins, and I believe we have fruit crops. I believe we did have some. Some of the over here. Now that's spinach, lettuce. Okay, no, we didn't. But we can harvest these guys. They'll give us a whole bunch of wood. Should. There we go. 26. Not bad. These guys are still spreading, which is great. They can just keep doing that until I don't need them to do it longer. Nice. So we need some herb leaves, I believe, for this one. Tea leaves, which we get from the herb garden. Now I do believe we have had some. So I'll have a look over here. Nope. Okay. There's nothing in that chest either. We can break some of the gardens actually. We do have a lot of herb gardens, so we can see if we get them. Tea leaf. That was quick. So we can plant that directly into the soil, I think. Or we can create it into a seed, and then we'll get some bone meal. Put you back there. We did also get some coffee beans from that. So you might be able to make coffee as well. Which I imagine could give you a speed boost, but I don't actually know. With the caffeine. Could be funny, actually. Let's just use some bone meal on this. Nice. Now, we don't need much of that. Let's see. Coffee. Can we make coffee out of it? Espresso? It doesn't say gives you a speed boost or anything. We can make a cup of coffee. Should we do that? We need to make these into seeds and then plant them out like that. There, that'll be fine. We just need to put these in the smelters or the furnaces. And I think I will use charcoal because I have a lot of it. Divide this into 3. Grapes in there. Oh, actually, tea in there, grapes in there, and coffee in the last one. Nice. This is for this quest here. In the first. And so it begins. It's all the way down here. Nice. Okay, we should have it brewed up now. Nice cup of tea. Even got some coffee. Food variants. Yes. So it's always good to eat different things in Greg Tech New Horizons, not just the same thing over and over and over and over and over. But we'll just have to wait until we can actually eat something before we can eat these. Pretty sure you can make raisins into other things. Yeah. Trail mix. Just with any type of seed with a chocolate bar. And raisin cookies and other things. Other trail mixes. Raisins can go away, but I would like to have at least one of these. We've got some butter as well. And then some coins. They can go away there. And what do we get? We've got some salt as well. Nice. Stay organized here. And the wood can go away over here. There weren't many quests left. We need to kill 5 pigs. Unfortunately. And I might need to gather some more carrots before I head over there. Because we do have a bunch of pigs over in a pen. Or a hole in the ground. And so if I can breed them up. Yeah, look at these gardens. They're sprouting up all over the shop. That's amazing. That's so good. We need a lot of them. Let's see where... We do actually have a pig in here. So I can take this guy. That'll count as 1. Let me know if the game sounds are too loud. Because right now there is quite a lot of game sounds, but when we're just walking around, there's not so many game sounds. Oh, you didn't get anyone? Seems like... No, you all seem pretty satisfied. Okay. Do we want to kill these ones? Well, that will do it. Animals explode? We killed 2. 4, 5. There we go. Sorry, guys. That wasn't so nice. Yeah. Cows are supposed to moo. I think that's the next quest after this one. And it pretty much, we need to retrieve a knife. It explodes? What madness! To stop it, use a proper GregTech knife or butchery knife to kill them. Okay. So if we don't want them to explode, we use a knife. Oh, it isn't a knife. This is a knife. What's going on here? Far too many of these. And that thing. Not an exoplasm? For a quest reward, we also did get these water gardens. So I placed one there. And a few out on the river here. so they can spread as well. Also made a boat so I could journey up and down the rivers nicely. If you look at the map, it is very much river based here. All the way up to the sea at the top here, and all the way out to the frozen river at this end, and all the way down to the south here. Which I kind of like. It's like the highways of the world. Alright. Well, that was that. And we got cooked pork chop for that. These can go in here, I guess. So that's all but 4 in the first quest line. And I might head out on an adventure, try to find some quicksand, some bamboo, and some snow, and also the silverwood sapling and the greatwood sapling. How does that sound? You want to come along for an adventure? Out into the big old world. Take all these snacks with us. We don't want to take too many because we want some inventory space as well. And that's what I found when I was out in the what was it, out in the dungeon, that I just didn't have enough. I brought too much stuff, so I didn't have any inventory space to bring stuff home. So maybe another satchel would be a good idea. They're not too expensive for us right now, just a steel ring, which we can actually make because we have some steel ingots. Just as a helping hand along the way. No, thanks for the heart. Oh, I can only sleep at night. Oh, that's now. Yes. Okay. Let's make that steel ring and then make the satchel. Yeah, we do have some steel ingots, and I'm okay with using at least one if it's going to mean that we can have some more inventory space. That is a steel rod, so that is a file, I think. Having to remember all of these, and a steel ring. Let's just do that. We do have plenty of leather. This guy, this guy. What else was it? That was it, actually. So now we have another satchel. Plenty of inventory. Can we put that satchel in this satchel? No, we can't. Oh, that would have been so good if you could put satchels in satchels. That might break the game, though. And we did just get a quest reward right there. Let's see. Yes, thank you. Choice reward. Which die do we want? What's the hardest die to get? Chat, what's the hardest die to get? Let's see. Light blue or maybe magenta? Or one of the greys, maybe? Or cyan? What do you say? What's the hardest? What's the hardest color to get? I think I'll just go with yellow. That's a good color. I do like yellow. And tools in here. And then we do have a bunch of dyes actually already. Just down in our old base. Okay, we have plenty of supplies. We have our bed with us. With all our tools. Some repairing material for our tools. Might just take a steel ingot or 2 for our pickaxe. Apart from that, it is looking good. Alright, let's get in our boat and head along one of these highways. If you are enjoying the stream, remember to like. It always helps. And if you're really, really feeling like it, then subscribing is also an option. It is completely free and just helps along the way, really. Now, I do have some great wood trees here, but I'm actually loving how they're looking right now. And I don't really want to chop these ones down. It looks like the thing in the Lord of the Rings with the two figureheads on both sides. Or thank, or something like that. Or was that the waterfall? Hope I don't get copyrighted for saying that. Oh, there's another one up here though. They're quite numerous. And there are a few silverwood saplings around. So we'll come up to here. You can almost zoom in and see silverwood saplings because they're blue compared to the greenness out there. No, I don't see any of them. There's some things that don't have sounds, and I don't know why they don't have sounds. Like the boat here doesn't have any water sounds. Doors don't have any door sounds. Breaking deep slate doesn't have any sounds. That might be something that the devs should look into if they want to keep this going as an immersive world. Sound is always a good idea. I should have brought some bone meal for some fruit trees like that. Okay. Oh, loading in a few more chunks. Always gives the computer some thinking time. Isn't it this biome that you get quicksand? We'll pick up our boat so if we need it another time we have it. Nope, but there is some zinc gravel there, which I will definitely be taking. Thank you very much. Can always take more zinc gravel. And some sugarcane that we don't need. There is one biome which is totally full of sinking sand. And I remember the first time I played GregTech New Horizons, I spawned in that biome. I didn't quite know what happened with the darkness or how dark it got. And I just got stuck in these sinking sand holes. And then that was it. That was GregTech New Horizons for me. For about a year. And then I started on a server with some friends. And we got up to Steam Age, and that was pretty awesome. And then we stopped playing that, and then I decided to give it a go myself again. And so far, I haven't been stuck in a sinking sand trap yet. Touch wood. So that's definitely positive for this world. Yeah, that wasn't such a good first impression of what GregTech New Horizons could offer me. But, you know, you live and you learn. And you learn not to stay outside when it's nighttime. It's just a bad idea. I think I'll take one of these great wood trees up here, if they are indeed great wood trees. Yes, they are. Let's see. Let's get my lumber axe out, and let's see what mischief we can get up to. Yeah. It's raining. It's raining logs. This is the power of the lumber axe right there. And it didn't use much durability right there. I know there's plenty up on the... I could maybe get that leaf right there. There we go, 12 saplings. That's more than enough. And that should be helping us through this. Yes. Okay. I could take the shears. No, I don't have any shears on me. I was thinking of taking some of these dry trees or dry saplings back. But I don't actually know why I need them. Okay, let's look at the map. Let's see where we've got to. Okay, we've gone up to the north here. There's actually a circle here that I'd like to go to. So I might go around this lake and south again. It's a witch's circle, and there's usually quite good things in there. I have found a steel block, so 9 steel ingots in one of those circles before. So on this map, that was excellent. Oh, what is this? Pine cone. Can we eat that? No, just burn time. Now, if you think I don't want to fill up my inventory too much, and I know I've got the extra satchel, but just things I don't really need. There's a witch over there, but I think it's friendly. Let's walk up with some ore in our hands. Yes. We're not far enough in witchery so they can actually talk to us. So that's fine. Oh, there's a house here. Nice. And the sun is going down, so it might be a good time to sleep. Anyone home? It's not usually anyone home. We've got some bread and some round berries from witchery. What can you do with round berries? Brew of ink. And you can make stuff out of that. Useful. I think I'll keep going actually. There's nothing from this house that I really need. Not found any sinking sand yet. Will I cross to the other side? Yeah, why not? And I think I'll sleep on the other side and then continue my journey the next day. Let's see our other satchel. We should really name these in an anvil or something. But once we've opened them, we'll be able to see quickly that what we have, and we don't need dirt. Let's see, a bed, and then let's sleep. Can we sleep? Only sleep at night. Okay, that's in a little bit. Put a torch up. Of course we can only sleep at night. There we go. Nighttime. And remember to pick everything up again. Now I have played where I forgot to pick my bed up, and I kept on adventuring around, and I had to go back for my bed at night in the dark. I couldn't see anything, so that was definitely a bit of a fail right there. Oh, there's a flower just sitting here. What do we have? Lily of the Valley. From Biomes of Plenty, I think. No. Those are from Biomes of Plenty, the bluebells. Ah, we're getting into a cedar, a fir wood here. Fir sapling. 2 of them. Let's have some more trees. And some lava and some water. Fair enough. But not mixing. Interesting. I see some more gravel up ahead. Always need more of this stuff at this stage of the game. Whoa, there's a lot of it here. Yes, please. And one more. Right there. Try and get out of the water as well. Place dirt down. We have plenty of that at home. We don't need more of it. And a wolf. Glad they're not angry at me. More gardens as well. We can always pick those up. We have plenty of inventory space now with that extra satchel, which will also really help with mining. Let's see. We have made our way all the way down here. Still not found any of that sinking sand. Or bamboo, for that matter. Or silverwood saplings. So the hunt is still on. I don't believe that bamboo can come from anything else. Fishing port? Not quite there yet. Nope. So that'll be something we have to find out in the world. Let me know if you've been playing Greg Tech New Horizons. It's always good to share your experiences with others. Oh, we're walking right past again. It's right up there. It's always good to share experiences, especially from something that takes so long and is so tedious to play. Or not tedious, just takes a while to get things going. Let's see what's in here. Coal coke, yellow garnet, copper cart, saddle, and epic bacon. All right, that's a little epic actually. Let's just chuck you guys in there, and we'll take this guy in our tools satchel. Okay, let's see. Where is the best place to go? Maybe just due east over to this village again. Really just out for an adventure. I was thinking about going west over to the other village. Over to this one. Maybe I'll go north and then over the water. I think I'll do that instead. Change of plans. Won't go east, we'll go north. West as well. Or no, that is northeast. We won't go west, we'll go northeast. Goodness me. And they call me a sailor. And there is some more gravel right here. It's so good. There's so much of this stuff all over the place. I love it. Got 20 of it all together now. I did not expect to pick up so much of that. But we will need to eat soon. And we have all these yogurts with us. Just lunchtime right now. And these are things that we haven't eaten, so they help with giving us more hearts. Which is excellent. We become more buff. I have been looking forward a little, especially to the glider. And we can pretty much get this. It just takes some steel. Yeah, and we have a lot of steel, and it might be worth investing the steel that we have into it. I do believe steel's not too far away, but it's still, we're not producing, we don't have the ability to produce steel right now. Did hear spider. Let's not have anything to do with that. Glad I heard that actually. It's always good playing with game sounds. Oh, another house. Right next to a Thaumcraft thing. A spade and an apple. Well, enjoy the apple, because we have eaten an apple before. We're heading further north now. Maybe turn a little east now, around the top of the lake here. Just out exploring. Let's see the world together. Just out exploring. Let's see the world together. Nice. Always good to have a little song on the way. Oh, what do I see up there? Is that a blue tree? That is a blue tree. Hey, that might be the other type of tree we're looking for. And some wild melons. Let's take them. Let's take them. Even though we've eaten melon before. We'll leave you guys, but we'll take some of you. What are these? White anemone. Okay. Here we are. Here's the blue tree right there. And a really big mountain. Oh. Okay, so let's get our lumber axe out. And let's get to the lowest point possible. Lumber axe, please. There we go. We got a modifier with it. Nice. Amazing. Yes. And we got one sapling from it. Oh my goodness. So these trees are from Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft is an incredibly advanced mod. There we go. So that's awesome. Now I don't know if we can actually get into Thaumcraft. Oh, maybe we can. But it looks like it's saying, hey, we need to go to the Twilight Forest first. These items are from the Twilight Forest. Which we will need to go to anyway. But, ooh, if we could get into Thaumcraft, that could be interesting. Okay. Yes, Twilight. And we need a quick and dirty portal thing that takes a low voltage assembler. And then if you're stuck in Twilight Forest, then you can make a portal yourself. Okay, so that's low voltage that we get into the Twilight Forest. Interesting. Hey, roosters. Did find some roosters in another area as well, so. It's quick nighttime again soon. Would be nice to get another silverwood sapling, but one is fine. Let's just look at the map. Where do we get to? We might head up to that. I think that's a dungeon entrance there. Can't sleep just yet. Oh yeah, it's over there. Dungeon entrance. And we can sleep now. And we got a speed boost. Nice, so we can travel a little quicker around the world. That just helps. Lots of gardens here, but we don't need these ones. We already have them. There's another blue tree around the corner. Whoa, is there two? Oh, there's plenty over here. Wow. Oh, and there's a bunch of melons down there as well. We do actually need to collect some of these for a quest in different parts of the quest book. But I will go ahead and cut another one of these trees down and try and get another sapling. There we go. There's another sapling. Nice. Was that all? That was all. Great. So now we have 2 saplings. I think that will be enough for now. Silverwood saplings. Yes, I might just put a waypoint here. Silverwood. I think it's one word actually. Silverwood trees. And you can actually see these on the map. They do show up blue. Okay. This is a lovely area. Garden area right here. If you are just joining, I'm playing Greg Tech New Horizons, live streaming. Here we are, just finishing up quests throughout the, what is it, let's see, up to the top. So it begins, and we have only 4 quests left before it is absolutely finished. We've got quite far through Stone Age as well. Still a lot of quests to go back and collect, and we've gone quite a distance through Steam Age, all the way through the Tool Forge with the Tinker tools. So that's what's been going on. I'm out adventuring, looking for quicksand, bamboo, and I was also looking for these trees as well. And I'm going to need some snow at one point. Yeah, so that's what's happening just now. It's pretty chill. Just taking it at my own pace, and just having a good time. Not rushing through anything or trying to do anything too fast. That's maybe not true. I did beeline for the Tinker tools. That is something that I have been beelining for. But apart from that, I've just been taking my own time, building, having a good time, looking around the world, seeing what it has to offer. I've just seen a witch's circle over here. What I'm heading towards. Let's see. What do we get in here? Molybdenium ingot. Protection runic shield. 1. Uncommon treasure and filled tin cans. Don't think we can actually use those right now. Can we put this ring on somewhere? Maybe in this one? I don't think it will be in the Galacticraft. This space. Nope. Okay. Interesting. Runic shield. Interesting. And we have 2 satchels here. One is just full of everything I found on the road. Like those things. And the other one's full of tools. That could possibly be useful. Yeah, as you can see, we've got silverwood and also the great wood saplings from Thaumcraft. Still on the hunt for bamboo. And also, what else is there? Yes, I knew I needed to find flowers somewhere. Building better. Finding flowers. Yes, I still need to find bamboo and sinking sand. For quests, so that's what I'm out in this wilderness doing. Feeling like I'm just not finding what I'm looking for. But hey, it's fun to be out here anyway, and just chatting and having a good time. There is something through the woods up there. It might just be more of this mossy cobblestone. We have a ground garden. We have those, and a textiles garden. We have those as well, and a berry bush, berry garden. I think we have all of the overworld gardens, because we do also have the water gardens. Thinking of moving them up to where the other gardens are, and having a water 3x3 up there. There's a fox over here. Not so keen on me. I can understand that. So here we are heading south again. It's beautiful. Now the music's come on. More zinc gravel. Don't mind if I do. Nice. We've been collecting that already. to some water again. Interesting. Is this part of our waterways? Let's have a look at the map. Oh, it might be. I do see a T-junction there in the water. Interesting. I do have a boat with me, so no stress there. Yeah, I've got a couple of boats with me. Should we go down the river a little? Should we go up the river? No, I think I should just keep heading south. Nice. I made an extra satchel before I left. That was just made out of a steel ring. And we're getting steel ingots from dungeons. So that wasn't too expensive. But we are not currently crafting steel at this moment. Which I should be. I should get onto that as soon as possible because steel is the next material type. And it'd be good to upgrade all my tools to steel tools. Let's see. What's this over here? Let's just keep heading in this direction, slightly east. It might be nothing, but it might be a house as well. Yeah, there we are. It's one of the bigger houses as well, not the witches' cabins. Okay, nice. These are always good to find. Because they have cake. Which you can scoff. Okay, what do we have here? Statistics, torches, leather, food. We can take the food. Not much else that I'm kind of interested in. So we can always just set our respawn point here if we do die along the trail. Yes. Cool. Nice house. Might just bookmark this waypoint, this brick house. Just so if we ever need more bricks, then we can come back and find it. And now I did put the waypoint for the village there. I just want to have a marker to see where it is. What's the time? Kind of getting late, but we do have a bed with us, so I think we'll just press on. It does also mean there's a dungeon down below somewhere. That's also a good thing to know. Good to know where there's dungeons because you get a lot of loot from dungeons. At least at this part of the game, it is very useful to loot dungeons. It is a lot of fighting, but if you can brave that, then it's fine. And the sun is setting. Here we go, 32 on the dot. And then a boat, please. I know we could just swim across, but we made these boats to be used, so here they are. They take 3 hits to break. In old Minecraft, it used to be that if you hit land or hit a squid or something, the boat would just break, and it wouldn't drop as a boat. It would just disappear. So you wouldn't have a boat left. And that's how it worked, and that wasn't so good. Okay, really need to find this sinking sand soon, or go home and do something a little more productive than just wandering aimlessly around the wilderness. Because it is fun chatting and talking about all sorts of random things, but it's also good moving on in the progression of this game to keep it interesting. Just finding no sinking sand whatsoever. Or bamboo, for that matter. Thought I might have found some different biomes, but I'm just finding the same biomes over and over and over. Just want to double check that I'm not going past anything. Doesn't look like it. I will need to collect some snow before I get home, but there's a few opportunities to do that. Can always climb that hill there and see if that's there's actually a little house up there. And see if there's snow up there. Alright. Plenty of sand. Not sinking sand. And I do actually, I don't like sinking sand. Oh, it's so horrible. It's just so like yellow autumn leaves. Nice. And some fresh oak leaves. Very, very green right next to the autumn leaves. I don't think there was much in the village left behind, but I'm here now. Oh, there's more gravel here. Yes. I will definitely take more zinc gravel. Or what it once was called aluminium gravel. Do we have? No, we don't have dirt. But we do have oak logs that we don't need in there. There's lots of books, actually. Bookcases. And I didn't see this before. Tongue of dog and rowan berries or rowan berries. Also a pot, which takes quite a lot to make. No, this guy. Look at it. Yeah, the file and a pot. Or a clay bucket. Don't think there's anything in this tower. Glowstone? Oh, look at that. Knowledge fragments and a fire charge and glass bottles. They're not the easiest to make, so I'll take them. And then the knowledge fragments, you can just right click. And they just give you points. Not sure if I'll take the books. Don't need them right now, but I will in the future. Oh, needed them for a quest. Also, I'll take maybe not all of that stuff, but some of it at least. Yeah. Nice. More books, more books. Well, I know where to come if I need some books. Definitely take the piston. Goodness me, how did I not take the piston before? Sign? Let's see. How do we make just regular signs? Okay, they're not too difficult. Don't think we need anything else. From this, might take the tool station actually. Just so I have an extra one at home. There we go. We don't need so many great wood logs, actually. I'll put them in the chest here so I can find them when... Oh, wait a second. We can rename our backpacks. Tools. And stuff. Pretty sure we can... Stuff and tools. Stuff and things. Nice, I didn't know that. I just did that by shift clicking. Shift right clicking, I should say. Copper, flint, iron, wide guide. We don't really need these things. And there's nothing up there of any real interest. Could take wool. Why not? Okay. Oh, bamboo crop. Don't think we get it from breaking it. Interesting. But I don't think this is the bamboo we're looking for. I lose some frame rates every so often. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so we did go all the way up there and back south again. There's nothing we missed. Nope. Now there was some ice just in the middle of the lake there. Interesting. Well, I think I'll go over this mountain, or at least high enough to get some snow, and then head home. Head home from there. Let's see. Let's turn our home point on in that direction. 690 meters. Not bad. And if I find any jungle saplings or any jungle trees, then I'm definitely going to cut them down. There we go. Another garden right there. Like here are some saplings. Or some leaves. Jungle's leaves. So hopefully we can get some saplings from these. Oh. Did we get one? We did. Let's just head up the hill. No, there's an ocelot. Okay. Those are rare creatures. There's a lot of jumping here, and jumping takes a lot of what is not health, but small zinc ore. Okay. There's also this really nice clay, cyan terracotta that's on these hills. Yeah, jumping takes a lot of food or hunger. So let's take our tea, cup of tea. Anyone else enjoying a nice warm cup of tea or a nice warm cup of coffee? Or maybe a coconut yogurt. How do you make yogurt? Maybe plain. Okay, you just add it. Yogurt is milk with plain yogurt. Okay, so you just add milk to yogurt to get yogurt. Fair enough. And let's keep going up and up and up. And there's snow right here. There we go, snowballs. And they stack up to 64. Nice. That is very quality of life. Right there. If I could fly back with the glider, that would be amazing right now. But no. Just have to walk. Well, now we're up here. Let's see, can we place our bed up here? No, we can't. We have to go down onto solid ground. Fair enough. And it's almost nighttime. The moon is rising, the sun is setting on this beautiful day. What is it, day 160? Be playing for just over 24 hours in this map. Well, let's head back. Where are the waypoints? Oh, home is in that direction. I thought the waypoints had switched off, but I was just looking down this beautiful valley here. That is actually really, really beautiful. Imagine a big factory right in the middle of that. Alright. Let's keep heading home. I haven't found any bamboo or any sinking sand. And as I don't like sinking sand, that's maybe a good thing, but I need it for a quest, which I can do later when I can move around a little quicker. But I think it's, yeah, I tried to finish up the quest before I moved on too much, but hey ho, that's fine. We can get into the Stone Age quests as well. If you are just joining for the first time, I'm playing GregTech New Horizons. This is a hardcore mod pack for Minecraft. I'm playing Minecraft, and the mod pack is GregTech New Horizons. It's a collection of mods where it just makes everything a lot more difficult and makes you spend a lot more time on things that you would normally do. But also provides a lot more content and a lot more possibilities of things to do throughout the world, including automation. I know you can do quite a lot of automation in regular vanilla Minecraft, but nothing like this. Here we are arriving back home again. It's home because it's got my home marker there. So I think I'll turn this off because I don't need it anymore. And we'll get back to our house. Now I will just take a boat out here. I know it's the last stretch, but it's good to have a boat just out on the river anyway. Out on the creek. We can take it in here. There we go. Home sweet home. Got a lot of good things actually, I think. Snow. Where should we put snow? It's kind of hard to place. And then that goes outside in the chest. Wool and useful things. Got quite a lot of pistons actually, which I'm very happy about. Because they are relatively difficult to get your hands on. Zinc can go here. 64 and 14, not bad. And then more ingots can go here. Gems can go here along with the coal coke. Let's see, was that enough to empty the bag? Not quite. Some random useful stuff. We also got another piston actually just there. Like these bows, we don't really need these bows anymore. So I'm just trashing them. Not a great idea to trash things, because you never know, you might need them in the future. But hey ho, we'll find out when we get there. These saplings were what we went out for, so that's one of the quests done. Leather, more plants and things. I'm just going to put this fire charge in. Oh, I already have one in with this chest. That's so fine with me. Wooden stuff. That'll go downstairs. Sorting inventory out simulator. That's what this is. Now I took the wooden pressure plates because they actually take quite a lot. Pig iron or iron springs. They take some iron springs. Like, what? Come on, man. But this is it is designed to be difficult, so it's okay. What do we get in these uncommon treasures? Gold ingot, iron sword, enchanted book. Not bad. But we don't need the iron sword. We could probably smelt it down. Let's do it. Let's smelt it down and see what we get from it. I think we just get some iron. And can we smelt down this as well? Can. Each one gives us 16. Ender pearl there. Also some random ring of protection. I'm gonna need a chest for magical stuff as well. Books, cauldron. Okay, no space for those. I'm gonna need to put down another chest for magical stuff. Not a problem. Let's smelt those guys up. Let's put that guy in first. Maybe takes a wee while to actually doesn't look like it's smelting. Fair enough. Well, I have no need for it. And it's better just to get rid of things if you don't need them. Here we go. And I'll show you what the redstone clock does. There we go. There we go. Automation, everyone. Automation. But it will pull out stuff even if it doesn't need to. So that's something. So this isn't actually, or the next one won't actually be full. We only have 3 nuggets. So that is also a bit of a problem. And maybe a bit of a waste, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Forgetting that we have stairs at this end of the house as well. Yes, another chest for magical things. I think I'm just going to drop it on top of that one. Any other? We don't need that guy any longer. Magical stuff goes in there. Not some magical stuff goes in here. And then I think that's about it. We can put our satchel away. And then put the gardens outside. I think that was a successful trip in some aspects. We did get quite a lot of quests done, actually. We got this quest done, which breaks us into Thaumcraft in some aspects. Also need a bunch of books. You can get bookshelves. There's wooden planks. No, that is not how you make the holy planks. Oh my goodness. No. Okay, it's wood pulp in a compressor. And we do have a steam compressor actually. So we could make that, but not right now. To be fair, that gave me a bit of a shock when I saw that it was nether stars and the dragon egg. Like, what? What's going on? Okay. Stone Age. Not a bunch of good stuff that we can get done here. We have done quite a lot of the quests all the way through. But so some of them we still need to get our hands on. Like this guy, getting the butcher's knife. So we can actually kill the animals without them blowing up. We got kimchi. Interesting. Have we eaten this yet? We haven't. We haven't eaten it yet. It's making me hungry. Goodness me. Yeah, but we do have some already, which is kind of nice. Is it 4 slots? Micromanagement right there. What did we get here? Steak sandwich. Okay, let's have a steak sandwich for dinner. There we go. I don't think we have... No, we don't have steak sandwiches. Well, it's becoming nighttime and I don't want the monsters to spawn, so it's time to sleep. As we watch the moon rise over the mountain. I think today I'm going to be streaming for 2 hours. So I think I'm going to take a short break here. Maybe stream for 2.5 hours instead. So I'm going to take a short break and I'll be right back. Alright, let's get back into the game. Here are beautiful sunrise on day 162, I think. Yes. Are there monsters under my base? You hear that as well? It shows that it's in that direction, under my base. Well, they can stay there for now. As long as they don't make too much noise, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, there was a bunch of Steam Age stuff. I really feel like pressing on and making more of those solar boilers. Let's see, what does Steam Age have to offer with a tank? Where can I put all these liquids? Yes, better iron tanks. So that's at least a start, I guess. Portable workbench. Okay. It's like a crafting table on a stick. Simple solar boiler. I have crafted one of these, but that's okay. We're gonna do it again. Don't we have the auto hammer? We need to make an anvil first, which then can be made into the forge hammer. Do have plenty of iron blocks here. So I need the compressor instead. I know I said I would continue on with quests, but I feel like we've done quite a lot of that today. Let's get you out of there. So you just fill it with steam, nice and good, and then we need some iron blocks. We do have a bunch of iron. We already have one. So iron blocks, that's going to be, let's see, 9. Okay, that's gonna annoy me, that zombie, if it keeps making all that noise. For an anvil, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 36 of this should get us what I'm looking for. Is keeping up-ish with the steam needed. Stall, can it vent steam? Oh yeah, we need a vent. There we go. And just take it out and put it in again. Yes, these machines need vents. And I guess it was at the back, and so it wasn't so happy. Nice. And then we need some plates and screws. So we need to still do these a little in the old-fashioned way. Let's see, a hammer we've been using. I think it's just this one. Brand new hammer. And screws, so we file this guy. Then we cut this guy up. Where's the saw we've been using here? This will do. And then we file them back together again to get screws. Yes, don't ask me why, but that's how you do it. And then the anvil is like this. Did we get it? Yes, we got it. And we get a block of iron back and a piston as well. Which is probably leading to... Oh, there's just a random quest there for... Better make that too. You may need a second anvil. No, yeah. Yeah, we have a slightly damaged anvil here. So that's not a problem. Then the coins go in here. I think we actually need a piston for our next machine, which will be the hammer. More bronze, fluid pipes, bronze hull, and so we need to make some more plates the inefficient way. but that's okay. So, for making this, we need 6 plates there, and we need 8 there. So 6 plus 8. 14. I'm gonna have to go and find that that zombie in between streams. Because, oh my goodness, it's driving me out the wall. Here goes the bronze hull. And then these guys are wrench on top and hammer at the bottom. And that should give us... I don't know why it's bronze pipe. The forge hammer! Nice! And now, if I believe this to be correct, we can make plates a little easier. We also need to give it a vent on the side there. Hopefully we can move away from moving these machines forwards and backwards too much now. Let's see. This guy here, this guy there. You have steam. Let's put you in here. Forge hammer, please. Macerator lathe. Extruder. Forge hammer. You take 3 to make 2. Okay, so it is more efficient. Does use a lot of steam though. So we want to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. That should be, yeah, that's 2. So we get 2 out of every 3 plates right now, instead of 1 out of 2. So it's half an ingot better. That's 6 there. So that also means our silver is going to go further as well. Silver ingot. There we go. So we need 3 plates. That's going to be the best thing to do. So that's 2 plates right there. That'll be 4 plates. That'll be 6 plates. That'd be 12 plates. That'd be quite a lot of... and then we also need... for the boiler, I mean. We have plenty of bronze. Let's just start with this for now. I'm keeping my eye on the gauge here. And that's what a steam buffer would be really good for. Is making sure that we have enough steam to actually do stuff. But I think after this, I should be able to... That's 4. Nice. So we're being a little bit more efficient than we were before. Which, to be honest, is just good. It's just all around good to be more efficient than you are being before. We need glass. We found a bunch of glass in a dungeon. And we need some more bronze piping. Of course we do. And we also need some more bricks. Let's just create this guy. Okay, we need a few more plates. Okay, this doesn't make it hugely more efficient, but it is a huge step in the right direction. That I'm a fan of. But 2 from that. We're running out of steam here. Running out of steam. That's not optimal. We need 1 more plate. Of course we need 1 more plate. And now I don't want to use the hammer because we have something more efficient. So this should be sending water across. Sending lots of water across, yes. And then this guy, well, it is going nighttime as well, so that's not helping. But it is warm. Go down the roof here. Then our tower. and go to bed with the sunset. There we go. Beautiful new day. Okay, so I think it's just not producing enough steam. We are producing enough water, which is good. Oh, don't stand on the pipes. Now we can hear it working. So I need some more pipes to go along here, because we'll make a few more, and then that should just be fine. I'm liking how the house turned out. I like how there's different compartments in the rooms. The rooms are very square, but that's okay for now. Hopefully I can make some rooms not so square in the future builds. And of course you can write to me and go, maybe try this or maybe try that. This is a good idea. Or that's a good idea. Totally open to whatever people have as inspiration. Now let's see. Do we have any more wooden pipes? We have 7 wooden pipes. That's great. Nice. Now let's head back up to the roof. Don't actually need that waypoint on anymore. Turn it off. And the water's going this way, and then it will take a right turn. Yes, we can actually tell it to go into the machine there. Nice. No, we want to... Oh, not shift click. I see what I was doing there. There we go. And in the end, we will want it going in that direction. And these also will want to be going in that direction. Nice. Let's go and make these steam boilers. I think we can just jump down here. We can. I have everything for it. No, I needed the small things there. Okay, and what is the last thing we needed? Silver plates? It's silver double plates. No. Ah, that's annoying. That's very annoying. Is it on top? Well, at least we got 2 of those. Easy mistake, I think. This will make us 2 plates. There should be enough. There we go. So we can make at least 1 more of these. Solar boilers. Nice. The power of the sun. Gives them iron. Fair enough. Yeah, so this is another step in the right direction as well, which I'm very, very pleased with. And then we want to wrench this guy. Might actually want to just wrench that guy out of the way for now. Okay, once this is warm, this should be creating twice the amount of steam than it was. And it'll probably mean we'll have to have some bigger bronze pipes. Looks like they're open, so I'll just close them like that. Bigger bronze pipes so we can transfer more steam. But right now, this is where we're at. I don't know if these will keep up now with this. Well, seems pretty good. Oh, but that is just one of them working. The other one's not got hot enough yet. I need to find a good system for how these will sit. And how they will give steam to each other. Because if you want the hopper on top, just chest on top, hopper on top, then you need a vent out the side. That might be something like that. But if you have the pipe, I do believe, at least I'm guessing, that if we have something like this, we try and 1, 2, 3, we might not be able to put the steam anywhere. Exactly. So the pipe does. There we go. The pipe is considered a full block, which makes enough sense. That's not so good. You're chucking out burning stuff. Oh, that wasn't so great. All right. Well, this is really getting into the steam age now. But how is it? Is it possible to fill these guys up from the bottom with steam? Let's see. No, because the bottom is where the hopper is there. Challenging. I could just base them all out one, but that's just lots of small bronze fluid pipes. Let's see. Steam. No, EAM. If I can spell. So these are all the steam machines, pretty much. Extractor. There's low pressure and high pressure. High pressure is just generally better. We're just not quite there yet. Carbon plate and glass. Carbon plate's made in the compressor, raw carbon, and I believe it is made either in the assembler or in the blast furnace, and we're not quite there yet. In the autoclave, which is low voltage, so high pressure boilers aren't quite an option right now. Or high pressure machines, I should say. Okay. So I'm thinking something along the lines of this, with the pipe being here, and then it being extracted to the sides there, and then having the next 3 there. I'll have to do some research and see what the best way to do this is. But so far, this is what I've come up with. Wrong way. We want you to be going that direction. And pretty much we can not touch the pipes. You to go there, there, and there. Like so. So now these are all getting steam. Slowly but surely they're getting steam, and hopefully our other boiler up on the roof is actually warm enough now that it's creating steam. I do know there's a coal boiler, but that takes coal, and that's not really renewable. Okay, it's almost an infinite map, so it's renewable, but the sunlight is much more renewable than that. Let's see. Yes, you are creating steam. And you are emptying your steam buffer. Nice, because it's just filling up the buffers downstairs. So I can maybe run one machine consistently with 2 of these. But that will have to see. Output 120 liters per second. Okay. I don't know if the machines down here have how much they use per second. So these steam machines are just filling up here. And we're just getting into the steam age. Nice. We've got lots of good stuff here as well. Lots of tin. That was very successful, going out and finding tin. Yeah, and I need to really go out and find that zombie that's making all those noises under my base somewhere. If it wasn't going dark right now, I would go and do it. So maybe I'll go digging around afterwards. In this episode, we have been working on quests. Going back through the first chapter of the book. And so it begins. Just finishing up some of the quests and things like that. We did actually get some snow, so we can make this blueberry smoothie. I might go and do that before I go digging around looking for the zombie. Let's see, snow's in here, and I don't know if we have any blueberries. Oh, we do. Need a soft mallet with that. Where's our soft mallet? Here it is. Is it just one you're looking for? No, it's 4. Dum, dum, dum. There we go, staying cool in the heat. Wonderful. We can also try one. It'll count to our extra hearts. And we also got a melon smoothie, which I guess is very similar, just with melon. Lovely. So, yeah, just getting these quests going. There's 2 left over here. Monster Trap needs quicksand, which I've not found any of. And this one needs bamboo, which I haven't found any of. And you can use it to protect your base. If you don't want to use material on a fence. Also bamboo saplings. I'm pretty sure, can we not get bamboo from a... No, it's a tree growth simulator. It's this one we can get from a garden. But I don't believe this provides what we need. Nope. Nice. So these are all full of steam. That is absolutely wonderful. And I need to make some more hoppers and some more chests so I can batch craft things here. This is my solution so far with having vents and enough space for hoppers and things. I will have to do some research and find maybe a better way to do it, but so far this is my solution. And then we've been getting through the Stone Age chapters as well. There's a bunch here that I need to catch up on, as well as getting the bags. And this one, I do actually have a saddle, but I don't have a lead. Could make a lead right now. Yeah, we do have string. We do have a slime ball. It's fine. Can use the slime ball. So these things are backported from more modern versions of Minecraft into 1.7. There we go. And we get a spawn horse, a loot bag, and a coin explorer. In the loot bag, we got compressed air cell. Yeah, because that's useful. Mob drops over here and coins over here. Okay, well, we got into the Steam Age, and I'm kind of running out of steam right here with the stream so far. Now, I did say I would stream for 2 hours, and we are just hitting that point right now. But I have I kind of want to continue on, but I feel like it needs a lot of planning before I do that. Steam Age has been opened up a little more. We did get the Forge Hammer. Hammer Time version 2. Could maybe work on this guy. And also the glider. There's getting around. I really, really want the glider, which should be here. Yes. And I have a bunch of steel from raiding what was it? A dungeon. So I have 29 steel ingots I can put towards that. And I have a bunch of leather and woven cotton and also regular leather as well. So I might do the glider because that really helps getting around. So I need 2 of these. So I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not producing steel right now, so this does feel kind of expensive. Doesn't feel 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we need 4 more of these. And then we need to cut them in half. And then we need to file them together again. And then we need a steel plate, which we can get 2 of in our forge hammer. And this is keeping up just nicely. Wonderful. Hang glider. There we go. Gliding wings. And then we can choose whichever one we want. Feather falling. Might be a good idea. Actually. Considering it. I do have some nice diamond boots. What do you say, chat? What should I do? Should I get the feather falling? I feel like I should. I did. I went with it. I went for it. Now we get our slightly damaged anvil. We place this somewhere. Over here, maybe? Or maybe next to... Oh, I don't know. Here looks like a good place. We put torches there. Feather falling. Nice. So we don't take fall damage. Or we shouldn't take fall damage. Might need to test that out. And then the other thing that we wanted was the flint and steel. We do have a flint and steel. We just need to make one. Here it is. I found it in the dungeon. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. Flint and steel. This takes a small spring and a steel gear. Says already have a plate. That's 1, 2, 3 of these. 2, 3. And I have a plate on me already. So here's the gear and here's the spring. And then I should need just a piece of flint. Lovely. And we still have some steel left, which is optimal. Do have some obsidian, so should we go deeper? Shall we finish the stream off by going into the nether? Choice reward, loot bag, or steam age loot bag, or obsidian. I can get obsidian from downstairs. Let's just go with the loot bag again, because that seems like a silly option. We also got a ball of moss. Battered sausages. Come on, man. And then these guys can go here. Moss is actually pretty good. Considering putting it on my steel pickaxe. Do have 4 modifiers remaining. It just repairs itself over time, and I don't need to use steel to repair this. Might add some redstone to it. Just to make it faster. Have a bunch of redstone. We've got 1 level of redstone. Let's make this a good pickaxe. Okay, we're going to be here for a little while. I could have made the blocks that would have made this a little faster, but we're at 22 right now. We're around about halfway. I plan on only going to 50 with this, and just having space for other. 40 at 50. There we go. So we still have two modifiers remaining, and the mining speed's up to 11. Not bad. That will make mining obsidian quicker. So yeah, that's good. We also got another flint and steel. So we have now 3 flint and steel. So it's kind of annoying that we had to craft one just then. But I will go to sleep, and then I will find a place to place our nether portal, because I believe that is the next quest. The nether. I've heard of the nether. It is just as dangerous as it is in vanilla, if not 10 times more dangerous. But you can also find a whole bunch of resources that you don't find in the overworld there. So that is very positive. Yes, so I am excited for that. Where should we put our portal? We don't want it too close because it does sometimes spawn pigment. I might put it down, maybe downstairs in the old base, in the hole in the wall. Maybe? Maybe over there? Let's see how quick is our... it's okay. I'm just going to play safe and make it the regular size. I don't know if it works with the bigger size or smaller size, but... And hopefully it works without the corners as well. There we go. Took a few tries, but we got there. Obsidian I will put away again. I will bring quite a few building blocks, I think. Dirt is over on this side. I think will be the best. I will take the extra satchel just in case. Have my glider with me. Maybe a good idea. And some food. Let's take some food. We can take these smoothies. Half the baked potatoes. Maybe the steak sandwich. Let's go into Nether and see what it has to offer us. Maybe by going into Nether, the zombie out here will despawn. Hopefully. But we'll have to see. See you on the other side. Ooh! Come on, let's get a good spawn. Good spawn. Magic bubble disappears. We need to go deeper. Hey! Okay, I am just going to wall off this. What's that? Cloud? Ash cloud. 28 of it. Can I make ash out of this or something? I can make charcoal. Fair enough. I think, yeah. So we are in a bit of a cave here, which is fine. There's a hellhound down there already. There's nothing I want to do with. Oh my goodness, this is... Lots of lava though. That's good. We can always come here and collect lava for the smelteries. Torches on the left. And just regular mushrooms. Okay, this is a bit of a dead end, but that's fine. Tetrahedrite ore, which will get us copper and stuff. I can hear spiders as well. Ooh, this is a little scary. But we did actually small silver ore. Nice. There might be silver down here. I think there is only small silver ore. Oh, and when you take ores, you might have heard that I've now angered the zombie pigmen. So they're now not happy with me. Glowflower. Sulfur ore. So I think I will call it there for a stream. It has been fun. We've been out adventuring, getting some good quality of life things, like the glider. And I think I will wish you a very good day. Now we are back in the overworld and not in the Nether, that they affectionately call hell. And I think that's it. I think I'm going to call that a day there and wish you a good day and see you next time. See you next time.